way the people on the ground have organized themselves, and 3, the opportunities to build solidarity between them and us here in the United States. So going back to the devastation, there's still 1.5 million people who still live in tarps, not full tents, but just tarps that's hanging by sticks and rocks. And the conditions are very, very horrific. Families have been given 1 mattress, no matter how large the family is. Even families of 6 only have 1 mattress to sleep on. During the rainy season, women, men, children, they all had to stand up through the night. They weren't able to lay down through the rain. 1, because the conditions, they didn't have any type of shelter to be able to lay down through that type of condition. 1 camp that we visited right after the earthquake, people were to bring bodies to the front of the street so someone could come by and dispose of the bodies, but nobody ever came. So the people themselves had to dig an area to bury those bodies, and then so many months after that, when nobody came to provide shelter for the people had to build the shelter that they could from the tarps that they received on top of that area where they just recently buried their family members. And so because of that, there's these bugs that they have little antenna things like scissors that come and crawl under the skin and eat away at the flesh. And a lot of children have died from that. The healthcare condition is still very bad right now in Haiti. A lot of mothers die during childbirth because they don't have the adequate health care that they need. A lot of people have received really massive bad migraine headaches because the sun is so bright in the mornings and they don't have shelter from that. So the devastation still today is really, really terrible. And our people are really living in horrific conditions. Another thing that I mentioned was the organizing. Despite all of that, the people have organized. We visited 3 camps in the Port-au-Prince area, and those 3 camps have come together and collected an organizing group, and through that group, they provide safety for women and children in the camps. They provide the education that they can for the children that's in the camps, and they are also working with Salvation Army to provide other things like food and clothing and a little bit of shelter. But recently, back in the early part of September, the Salvation Army had to leave that area. So even through the organizing, things are very difficult. And then that goes to the 3rd point of where there's a lot of opportunities for us to build together. And that's why we want to work in solidarity with the people. We don't have our own agenda going into Haiti. We're not trying to set up shop in Haiti and build something that's not actually benefiting the mass majority of people. We want to go in solidarity. We want to go in love. We want to go to show the people that we're here to fight for the demands that they already have. The people organized. They actually have a protest every Thursday outside the U.S. Embassy that's going on now that focuses around the current elections going on in Haiti. So those 3 things, the devastation, the people organizing, and we really need to get on the job and do the work that we can do here to benefit the people back there. So thank you. Also, in the sign-up sheet in the back, you guys can sign up and we'll keep in touch and let you know the work that the coalition is doing. We're going to have a film festival coming up one weekend in December, coming up in December. And right now we're actually working on a letter campaign where we're researching the organizations that collected money in the name of Haiti, but the aid is not getting to the people, so we're pressuring those people to show the money that they collected, how they're distributing the money. So we'll give you guys more information as that progresses. So give your information, keep in touch, and keep in touch. Thank you.
How do you get more information?
You can see me and also sign up in the back. It's outside in the front. The table outside when you walk into the auditorium, just sign the sign-in sheet and I'll email everybody. And if you want to come to me directly, feel free to come to me.
Thank you.